There you are, Sir Westford. Tell me, I've been wondering. Andrew told us you were a man of the Night's Watch. If you are indeed a sworn brother, how is it we find you in the middle of the Riverlands in the company of a young woman?
I am a recruiter for the Night's Watch, and it is my mission to protect this young woman. Here is the official document that proves it.
I see. I've already heard talk of you, Sir Westford. You distinguished yourself in battle many times during Robert's rebellion. In fact, I saw for myself a little while ago. I don't really know your story, but I don't believe the Wall is a place for a warrior such as yourself.
In truth, I prefer the shadow of the Wall to the intrigues of the South.
Wise words. Games of power do not interest me either. I'm content simply to serve my lord with honor. And your friend, how is she?
She is feeling better. Why does it interest you?
My lord told me to take particular care of her.
I see. And why would that be?
Sorry, but I don't know. You will be able to ask my lord questions at your leisure, as soon as you see him.
Believe me, I intend to.
Good. I still have to organize the watch for the end of this stop. You should try to get some rest too. What more can I do for you, sir?
I would like to ask you something.
What about?
How does a young man like yourself become captain of the Lord's Guard?
I may look young, but don't be deceived, sir. I know how to keep a cool head when the enemy charges.
Ah, you've been to war, eh? Which one?
When the Greyjoys claimed their independence and burned the Lannister fleet, I was among those who drove them back. And let me tell you, a battle at sea cannot be compared to a battle on land. I've seen more men drown than be killed by enemy swords. I myself ended up having to fight without armor, and if I hadn't, I'd be dead by now.
I understand. It's a brave man who dares remove his armor.
That is exactly what Lord Halton said when he took me into his service and knighted me. Since then, I have risen to the rank of Captain of the Guard. I hope always to live up to his expectations.
I hope so too, Knight.
Mors, we have not yet spoken of what we found behind the house.
I'm sorry, but I would rather not speak of it now.
Very well. If you have a change of heart, I'm here for you.
Thank you, Jane. You seem anxious again.
I am. Everyone here seems to have their eyes fixed on me. I do not know what to make of it.
If they were enemies of ours, they would already have killed us. Without their help, I don't believe we would have escaped Valar's soldiers.
Yet I don't trust them.
Nor me.
I fear for the baby. I don't know what might happen if I don't see a maester soon.
You will be able to see their Meister. But let's keep our visit as short as possible, and I'll think of where to go next. Oh, you rest some more.
Thank you, Mors. Thank you for everything.
Go and get a little rest. The end of this journey will be rough.
You're right. You should rest too, if you can.
Here we are at Castle Wood, the stronghold of House Halton. This fortress was built on Blackwater Rush, making the river a natural part of the wall's defenses. Lord Halton should be waiting for us inside, in the Great Hall.
Be brave, my lady. Our maester will ease your mind, I'm sure.
We will follow you.
At last, my guests of honor, I am Arwood Halton, Lord of Castlewood. You are most welcome here.
Lord Halton, thank you for the precious help you have given us.
Do not mention it, my lady. My men have told me of your condition. I inform my Meister of your arrival. He is ready to see you immediately.
Very well.
Let us go and see the Meister.
Mors, don't worry about me. I can manage it alone from here.
Very well. As you wish.
Marianne, you shall accompany our guest. After that, you will go and ensure that our other guest has everything he needs.
It shall be done. Please follow me, my lady.
You care considerably for this young girl.
It's true, but I have good reasons that I'd prefer to keep to myself.
I see. I was led to believe you were in the Night's Watch.
That's right.
It is a rare sight to see a Black Brother so far from the Wall.
The Lord Commander made me a recruiter. As such, I go where I see fit.
Yes, I heard of your appointment. I know of you, Sir Westford.
Oh, really?
Please, do not take offense. I can assure you that you have nothing to fear from me, sir. Your name is well known to me. Of all the brave knights of Robert's Rebellion who live on in memory, you are undoubtedly one of my favorites. One of 2 heroes of the Battle of Stag's Mount. At the time, some said that on a battlefield, you were worth 10 men.
Time often twists the truth. A stream becomes a flooded river. A cottage becomes a castle.
It's true. But tales of you are not that far from the truth, according to my men.
I don't see where you are going with this.
Well, please excuse this crude question. But how could someone of your stature end up at the Wall?
During the sack of King's Landing, I disobeyed an order from my liege lord that I found to be cruel and unfair.
Let me guess. He asked you to kill women and children.
Exactly.
Ah, I understand now. Allow me to tell you what I think of this tragic event. I hope you will take my curiosity as a mark of respect.
I will be the judge of that.
Very well. If I remember rightly, House Westford were bannermen to the Lannisters. Your liege lord must be none other than the ruthless Tywin Lannister. Reliable sources tell me that you were sent to the Wall a little before Robert Baratheon became king, for reasons that escaped me at the time. But I think I understand now. I'll wager that Tywin entrusted you with the most disgraceful of missions that day. That of murdering Alia Martell, Prince Rhaegar Targaryen's wife and her children. Perhaps you refused through loyalty to your old king, Aerys Targaryen. Tell me.
No. I was not fond of the Mad King. But even so, I could never murder a woman and her children, whatever my oath.
I was not far from the truth. Anyway, I was right about one thing. You are a worthy man, Sir Westford. If you accept, we'll discuss this further over the dinner I have prepared in honor of your arrival. Please, find your lady friend and join us for dinner.
I'm happy you're here, Mors.
What happened?
The Maester confirmed that nothing serious will happen as long as I take some rest.
Good. This Lord Halton, he seems friendly enough, but he appears to know a lot about us. Too much for my liking. Do you think you'll be able to leave this place anytime soon?
I think it better that I stay here a little while longer. You must excuse me, Mors. I know you are worried, but I'm in no condition to travel right now. Not in this state.
It's not a problem. Let's try to make the most of it and get your strength back. Well, we are expected at dinner. Do you feel you can make it?
Yes.
I still have things to do. I'll come and find you.
Very well. I'll wait here for you. Are you ready to eat?
Yes. Let us go and see this Lord Halton.
Well, young lady, how did this happen? Are you any better?
Yes, Maester Martin made me drink a brew and the pains have disappeared. I must thank you. He told me that if I should rest and avoid any unnecessary effort, then everything should be well.
Magnificent. I'm so relieved. You may stay here as long as you please and relax at your leisure.
I thank you.
No, do not mention it. It is a real honor to receive you at Castlewood. Please, I beg of you, come sit with me at my table. Well now, you must be famished after all these misfortunes. Please, serve yourself.
Thank you for this dinner, Lord Halton.
Jane, my dear, there is something I must tell you. A very long time ago, I had the great honor of meeting with your father.
What? You know my father?
Your magnificent silver hair does not allow you to hide your origins, my lady. It compels us to admire that you are a direct and noble descendant of Valeria.
Tell me, could anything be more esteemed than massacring, raping, and burning people? Well, that's exactly what my father did to my mother as well as so many others.
Listen, Can we save this conversation for later?